say.
That's
Yeah.
Leo.
What I say.
Yeah.
That's again for context, for visualization.
Yeah.
Leo
Literally near my ear. Yep.
So I think Philippines, they're still eyeing at the Eve last pick.
Do you pick up Kufra here if you're Malaysia
sure.
or just Grok?
For sure.
Either or.
I think you go Kufra. It's counter engage. You already have Martis front line.
Yeah.
But I would understand if they want to get Grok and just stand on gold lane
Yeah.
all day.
There's a benefit to go for something like a Yu Zhong here for Team Malaysia along the way.
Natalia.
Natalia and actually Natalia and,
Okay.
and like double down with Benedetta actually.
Now, here's the thing. I know Zorn is amazing, but I don't think Natalia works here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait!
You mean Sitar? No,
Nicola
it's
Kai.
okay.
Okay.
That's a Romakai!
Yeah, that's a Romakai.
And the Lapo. All right.
So you still go Eve here.
Yeah. Eve.
Eve, Kagura, Cushion
How about the Savior?
against. Yeah, it's okay.
Because they have Franco and Carry. That's the only reason why I recommended it.
I'm afraid for the
and then-
Saviors, it's gonna take a while.
I think
Yeah.
it's fine if you use Flicker, because if you look at Malaysia, there's no hard catch really.
Yeah.
Although the Akai has heavy spin, he does not like playing into the combo of
Yeah.
Savior.
But of course, Eve is like the easiest option, right?
Yeah.
Among the planes. No, it's not.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's Farsa. We did mention that it could be a potential because the reason why I pick it up versus not me, but some of the teams
Them,
that I
yeah.
some of the
Sometimes
teams
you.
that I handle, sometimes me, I go pick up the Farsa against Valentina and Beatrix is because of the range factor. Where
Yeah.
You win.
yeah, you basically win when it comes to range, right? Just don't show yourself you're gonna be a-okay.
Yeah, but that's my concern. Like
Yeah.
you picked it into
Lapu-Lapu.
Lapu-Lapu
That's
and
also true.
Beatrix.
I mean, if you just look at the first 3 picks, you're okay, but then there's Akai and then there's Lapu-Lapu.
yeah, there's the amount of resets
Yeah.
and disruptions on the side of Malaysia is crazy.
Yep.
And with Arcangel picking up the Farsa, it's all you can think about it is that he is feeling it. Like
Yeah,
he's selling to Glindro,
Yeah.
coach. I want to be able to whoop the Beatrix out of the team fight, and I feel like I'm not gonna tie this game.
And that's what makes it all the more interesting for Coach Pabs and the gang, because they've drafted in a way that both are actually, how do I say, it's not 100% vision. Like, a lot of your engages are going to be off of, I think I know where they are.
Yeah.
It's not as absolute as in game
Oh,
one.
look at this.
Oh, hello.
Okay, just making sure that Arcangel and Onigo could not steal.
Which is balanced out by the fact that Team Philippines, they're more all-in once a good hook comes in from Onigo or a final slash from Canon. But Team Malaysia, they have better re-engage.
Can argue, but there's some pokes in the middle. Arcangel gonna be low. Izanami wants to get and dip his hands onto this fight. Saison also showing himself into Canon actually, or Canon. But with 4 heroes of Team Philippines in the middle, 3 from Malaysia, no one died.
Yeah, map's looking like a brawl map round.
Yep,
Now.
it's all mid. It's a
Yeah.
brawl map.
4 heroes in mid. Gold later have their own world.
Yeah.
Usually it was the explained before.
Arcangel!
Nice dodge. Nice dodge from Arcangel.
Exactly.
Very good flicker.
I like it. Team Philippines respecting the damage output of an early game Akai.
Yep, that's right. Don't get hit. Malaysia bole.
These spams from Izanami.
Yep.
If you're Inigo, you'd be annoyed.
Exactly. Oh, hook again misses from Onigo. Chibi might be prepared for some sort of jump. Have to be careful about this. Sword does have the angle for the knock-up, and there it is. There's a slow as well.
Oh, be careful. You get hooked there.
Exactly.
Chico guys.
Hopped up.
Whoa.
Wait, that's a lane that's usually just washed. But Rekishano's making work. Maybe because Chico guys is kind of afraid. Because look at the battle spell of Rekishano. It's a flicker carry.
It's a flicker carry indeed. And Momo gonna be poked down, which means that there will be 2 ultimates up for Philippines at least. Then you have Farsa in the middle, gonna get the level 4 2, and this might be a free turtle, but in comes Chibi. Wanna go for a hero turn and they get a kill with a decimation. They might even get more, but there is going to be the turtle secured by Philippines. The trade-off is a kill for a turtle.
Yeah, I think it was Onigo trying to engage in the mid lane. He used Flicker, although we did not see it, but he used Flicker, and Chibi was like all in, and that gave enough space for Saison to actually just cleanly take the turtle.
And because of that, I'd say Team Philippines have to find a way to convert and use this small advantage that they get cross-map with a turtle. And I'm waiting for it to hit critical mass because we're about a minute and
Oh!
change off of a
That
gold
was-
lane turtle.
Okay, the poke.
That's nasty.
Very, very nasty from Canon. He still wants
fine.
to fight this. But up top, they will get a kill on Rakitiano. A very important kill for Team Malaysia.
Yeah.
As that is a gold laner.
Very good kill. This time around, Malaysia recognized the fact that Philippines, all they do is resource trade. Now, Philippines get something, we go gold lane.
That's what I was saying. We're just waiting for a rotation up top, and Canon and Moma had to say, no, how about us? Watch us, watch us.
Yeah.
And that didn't lead to much. No one died.
Arcangel?
Wait, Chibi!
Arcangel gonna be
Oh,
forced to
that's
the
stun.
flicker.
Scary.
Great stun coming up from Arcangel. Now he pops the feather there, strike, and they don't have damage. One to Chibi. Saison cleans up. Wanna get for more. And they will poke, but that should be it unless Unigo finds a hook. This time looking for an angle. Zorn tempting. No chance for Philippines to get a bonus kill afterwards,
Yeah.
but my Arcangel.
Yeah. Again, just resource trade for Philippines. Sparza was able to land the stun over Chibi. He was not able to use a decimate, and after that, did not go back to base. He was there for the feather airstrike, additional layer of damage for Saison, even committing the retribution just to make sure that Chibi dies off of that trade.
And that is why they pick up the Farsa. You see? Arcangel says,
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
I am not gonna die.
I ain't gonna die. And so far, so good. 0-0-1 for Arcangel and already making the plays. Malaysia, though, they have very strong contention. Even when they're trailing behind when it comes to EXP, they have a Franco ultimate that was stolen by Izanami. You also have Zorn utilizing the Akai, so this could be a potential contention for Malaysia.
That's what I'm saying. They're winning fights or at least getting good engages without the heavy spin. Here it is!
Too early. Might be.
Feather airstrike.
Inigo gonna be able to get out. They cancel the feathered airstrike as well. But now they control some part of the turtle dance that we're seeing now from Malaysia. Saison threatening, but will lose the battle. The retribution onto Malaysia is better this time. And with 5 members of Team Philippines not succeeding on their attempt, now Malaysia will take some of the momentum.
Yeah, quite an early trigger on the heavy spin, but that is, you can say the same thing as well for Arcangel. He only popped feathered airstrike for one single hit, and Malaysia fully committing on that turtle kill, like the ultimate coming out from Chico, guys, alongside the burst damage from Chibi with the retribution. Although Saison did try to layer it with the Phantom Execution, Chibi was able to get the retribution, the turtle.
Yep. You gotta note as well the discipline of Izanami to not pop the ult that he stole just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Given that, I think they were, again, you see here the confidence of Chibi, right? You see here that even if the heavy spin was used too soon. Oh wait, he gets spin down!
Oh, then comes the penetration though to zone out the members of Team Philippines. That means Chibi will be able to survive with the help of his teammates. Zorn staying in the vicinity, does have the ultimate, but will be stunned up by Arcangel. In comes the push though from Team
Not fill
Malaysia.
up, though. Heading
It was
up.
more than enough. That's gonna be Momo. Also holding on to a bush, and that is mission accomplished from Team Malaysia.
Yeah, this is the change of mission from game 1. Now we start targeting the gold lane, but this is really annoying from Philippines. Now they switch it up. You go trade on the XP. So Canon, instead of joining the fight, he actually pushed bottom lane tower. Now get more resource on the map.
That came to no expense though. I think that was great. Team Philippines understood the situation.
Yep.
Unigo didn't have a bite, so they just tried to minimize their losses.
The flicker once again.
Tough boots.
Oh, the top boots really playing in.
Coming into
Big
play.
factor for Unigo. Let me see, was able to flicker out twice.
Yeah, twice now in a row. And then you go, oh,
Okay.
Chico, guys! Okay, hook's not there.
So critical.
Yeah.
They want to still fight this, knowing that the Lapu-Lapu is there. Momo gotta cut the backlines. Rikichano able to flicker out, and in comes Unigo just walking right past the penetrate. Might go down because this. That was again the footwork from Unigo. Not gonna be enough.
The bite?
Now in comes the bite for more damage.
Bottom
Still
lane though.
goes down.
Bottom lane again. Space.
Bottom
Space.
time converted into a turtle, and it's just a roamer. Would you assume and would you say that this was according to plan all along? Because look, even the orange is in trouble.
Oh,
Okay,
my
retribution.
God.
All right, Chibi's got it.
Oh my god. Philippines. 5 letters. S-P-A-C-E. Space.
Oh, Saison gonna be able to get out himself. Canon is gonna be taking some damage, and that's the flicker out. They want
Stolen
to go
bite.
for the roamer, but the fighter slash coming up from Canon once again saves Team Philippines. They get a bonus kill afterwards. Zorn gonna be hooked down. No damage for now. Coming up from Arcangel. Zorn gets out. GB as well. Canon still looking for an angle. The stun is gonna be there. The resets too. But no more supplement coming out from Team Philippines as they take a bonus kill onto Izanami and might even be a push. The final slash once again connects. Momo out. Why did you stay there? And here comes the hook coming up from Indigo. Chico guys with the dash. Chippy to save his teammate. Flickers out on Team Philippines. They didn't have any minions. That's why they get out.
If anything, Team Philippines got more than they asked for. Nice push up top by Saison as well. Midnight, talk me through the item game.
Well, there's so much things happening on the map. I would want to highlight Saison's item build here. This Thunder Belt is causing a lot of problems for Malaysia. Whenever the Lancelot fights, the slows are there, the damage is there as well, and it adds another layer of aggression coming out from Philippines. But in the mid lane, Canon with the final slashes, Izanami did not expect that at all. He was crossing the border without his own permission. Like, Canon was like, okay, go here. You go here. And he did it twice.
And
he did it once against Momo.
Shades of what may have been a communications breakdown from game one.
Preemptive heavy spin actually catches Arcangel. Do they have the damage for this? Yes, they will. Look at Canon.
Oh, the stun!
Connecting. Chico guys gonna be in critical position. He flickers out. Canon still wants to chase. They can actually reset because of the stun. Saison as well is in here. Chico guys in trouble. He goes down. Saison onto the backline. Izanami out. 2 kills for Team Philippines. Canon tries to survive for now. The vengeance. And look at the juggle coming up from Team Philippines. JB needs to get out. And up to the bottom, they even achieve more. The macro from Team Philippines is too high.
The split on the map. And did you see that play from Canon? Using the first skill to land marks onto the minion just to close the gap against that Beatrix. He had no flicker at that time. So he was like, okay, I'll use your minions to get close. He used the vengeance without a mark against the Beatrix, by the way. And the trust was there. Saison was also able to go and kill the Beatrix.
They have the Lot brothers. That's why they were able to reset the dashes.
And the TZ brothers as well.
Oh.
The brand new TZ brothers.
Oh my goodness.
Free Lord for Team Philippines here, propelling them up 4K here, just under 10 minutes. With all the commotion up top, there was a lot of space bought by Saison down bottom.
Yeah.
And it made the lower quarter, actually the whole damn lower quarter, free for Team Philippines.
Oh my. Philippines, they're owning micro right now, and they're owning macro as well. Again, that map movement from Philippines. You know, the Franco and the carry could have joined that fight. You might say that you could have pushed top lane, but Rekishano recognizes that there's more resources on bottom lane. There's no reason to walk towards top lane, spend 10 seconds of doing nothing. We can just chill here.
Yeah. This means that they will have the advantage pushing up top. A lot of gold as well. Bottom lane gonna be naturally pushing because of the Lord in that spot. And the entirety of Team Philippines eyeing for more kills in here.
More importantly, they put the goal in the right place. They put it on Saison, who wants to be behind enemy lines, and they put it on Rekishano,
Ouch.
who is packing dynamite in every single light wheel they throw. Lord marching down through bottom.
Onigo's flicker. Now Chibi is going to be clearing out the minion wave in the middle. Going to be answered by Team Philippines. And it comes the Oki connects, and they have the damage. Chibi out. Look at the final slash. Stolen coming out from Izanami. Not going to net a kill for Team Malaysia. But they do hang on.
Yeah, it's just the Martyrs that they lost in exchange for the Bloody Hunt and Flicker from Onigo, and the Lord was actually dealt with on the bottom lane. So Malaysia's still holding their ground, but this carry is getting bigger by the minute. Already has the items that he needs to join the fight.
And just the same, Team Philippines doesn't have to rush anything here. They know that Team Malaysia has a great high ground defense.
Oh,
look at
Saison! Connecting onto Song. Oh! Saison! Takes on Chico, guys! Gonna be pinned down! Top Boot's gonna be in play! He gets out! Oh no! That's gonna be disastrous. Team Malaysia losing their main wave clear.
He drew Malaysia a map to victory. And he was like, okay, I found the Beatrix. And that was allowed by Arcangel. The Feathered Airstrike actually reduced the HP down of Chico, guys.
Exactly.
And Malaysia could not respond because they did not see that coming.
Oh, the conceal play. Indeed. Canon in front. Hook gonna land. Chibi is gonna be pinned down because of the bite. It goes the final slash as well. They forced out. But Rekitiano, he actually just focused on the turret.
Oh my goodness. The macro again and the micro. Lancelot play. Micro. My goodness. Rekitiano not choosing to go for the fight, but choosing to just take the objectives, take the resource battle, and now Philippines, they're up by 8K, at least 8K.
You know what they say, right? You aim for the moon, so even if you fail, you land among the stars. That's exactly what happened for Team Philippines, right? They wanted to get some turret pushes, They got some kills along the way. It wasn't as fast as I think they wanted it to go, but they ended up with a push up, down, and of course now just mid standing
And
up.
a purple.
It's gonna be free. Yeah, did they steal it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
That's
Arcangel.
Arcangel, and he already has Lightning Truncheon, full stack COD, and a Divine Glaive. This damage output is gonna be absurd from Arcangel.
12-minute Lord for Team Philippines holding on to the aggro. Zorn and Chibi. Again, Chibi.
Onyigo!
Onigo wants to go for the play, and they do bite down Momo, and that's gonna be massive. Great mind sweeping coming out from Team Philippines, and they have found a valid target. The treasure was there. Saison forcing out Chibi, and who holds up the Lord? It's gonna be Rekitiano. That means Team Philippines can just take the Lord for themselves.
That was such an informative call by Philippines. They did see the Lapu Lapu like 20 seconds prior to taking the purple buff. And after that, they counted the heroes. They counted the information that they had. And Onigo knew somebody had to show up on the top side.
They knew their outs. They knew that Team Malaysia was gonna look for an angle. This is the same situation Team Malaysia found themselves in Game 1. It was an odd engage that most other teams wouldn't take, wouldn't force. But Team Malaysia, they always do that with Momo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the stats here.
Arcangel.
The damage, he was feeling it.
He was definitely feeling it. Top damage for now. Top gold.
Saison again, drawing the map.
Oh, look at the fire source collects on the 2! Enough to get the kill. Izanami very quickly. Team Philippines with a surprise attack. Saison survives the damage output of Chico, guys.
Oh my goodness, Arcangel.
Quite low. In comes Arcangel. Wings by wings. Wants to look for a stun. Not gonna find it, but they do take out the turret. In the middle. Chibi. Oh, look at
Fire
Talon. Fire Slash gonna miss for now. And they will be able to clear. Again, Malaysia on the defense. Back against the ropes. And they are thriving in this kind of situation. For now, Onigo very far off with the hook, as well as Arcangel. Again, Malaysia, delaying tactics.
Ouch!
They know it's not a fight that they can take. Onigo's waiting for his bloody hunt, and Izanami has respawned. It's not a good force for Team Philippines.
Yeah, you saw that damage from Arcangel with the Divine Glaive. Momo took one hit, it took 1/4 away of his life. 4 shots of that, Lapu Lapu dies.
But just the same, Momo could have used that. He could have baited it out since Izanami is back. A single flicker plus an ult steal could have turned it around from Team Philippines. Team Philippines knows this too well. They have been dropped into second seed.
The blind!
One
What was
hatch.
Okay.
That was
That's a little bit of an oops out there coming up from Team Philippines. Great idea, but they weren't able to land the combo.
Yeah. It was a great start. Did not finish the task.
We're about a minute away from this 15-minute Lord. Not evolved quite yet. No enhanced attacks. And with that being said, look at the angle Momo's taken again. I wonder if the Philippines knows this and if they're going to, again, figuratively and literally bite the bullet if they're going to hunt him down.
Onigo with the threatening hooks. Chibi gonna be able to dodge it. In comes the conceal play. They know that somebody's here. Kanon wants to lead the charge. In comes the stun, but Chibi dodges it. Crowd control immunity going in favor of the Martis, but the final slash again, Kanon! Oh my goodness, game sense over Team Philippines. In comes Saison doing the damage, but he needs to get out.
You know what's great about that play? Philippines timed it around the purple buff, so they knew perfectly well somebody had to show up on that skirmish. Even though the guy that they saw will try to run away, they will still get free resource. Again, it's just a resource battle for Philippines.
Opening it up, and despite that gambit not working out, the Malaysians can breathe a little easier, given that they are getting out of their base more often now. They have a wave in mid and a wave down bottom, and of course up top, barely in equilibrium, barely inside their base. A pull here by Team Philippines. Saison, look at the control of this bush by Onigo!
Oh my god, and then comes the hook.
The
They have
third.
the bloody hunt. They have the damage from the carry. They take him out. Immortality gonna be popped, but that will not be enough. Malaysia loses their jungler. Momo spotted as well. That means Kanon and Onigo will just zone him out, and then comes the Lord take for Team Philippines.
This is amazing housekeeping from the Filipinos. After the hook lands on Chibi, after the bloody hunt, he did not join when the Martis was respawning. He was like, okay, I'll check all the rest of the bush, making sure that there's no response coming out on the side of Malaysia.
There was nothing Chibi was planning to do there. The rest of Team Malaysia were, I'd say, far off. What was he hoping for? At best, a steal? I think Chibi could have communicated that better, and now he's about 5 seconds off. Good thing is, Lord's going to spawn for a while. Lord just came out now, and I'd say this is still defendable from Team Malaysia.
We'll see. Again, Malaysia has been very good at these defenses.
First off, they got to steal feather airstrike.
Well, that's true.
And they don't have the final splash. It's on the side of Philippines now.
Okay. Philippines at 11,000
What?
gold
Bloody-
lead.
bloody
Kanon
smacks.
starting this up with just the pokes. Izanami onto the right side, but in comes the conceal play. In comes the bite. The bloody hunt. They cancel.
Oh,
Actually, Arcangel's
Chico!
ultimate. Zorn with the pin down onto the backlines. They might have damage. Rikitana forced to use the wind of nature as he gets out. In Malaysia, just look at that. Kanon landing onto 2. The damage is there. They take out the Izanami, but the trade was there for Team Malaysia. They take out the Arlet. Defense from Malaysia once again proving to be true. Momo onto the backlines, really far back.
Oh.
Sword doesn't have the ultimate. Damage from Saison
Momo.
might be enough. They're
Look at
forcing him
Momo.
out. He flickers out. He dies. Arcangel with a 2-man feather airstrike, but he will be cancelled for now. He uses the wall to get out, and now Momo is out. The trade-off. Yano first down. Coming up from the Beatrix. Saison needs to run. Chibi gonna be able to defend. Malaysia. Oh my goodness, the defense once again!
There was so many spells thrown out at the right order. Malaysia almost losing out on Chico, guys, but Sorn was there for the heavy spin, delayed the last stick of the veteran airstrike over Chico, guys. And again, Momo, that rotation outside the base to be able to catch Arcangel off guard, even though the Farza was able to get away with an amazing trunch and wings by wings play over the wall. Chico, guys, surviving means Malaysia is able to fight inside the base.
And because of that, we're here again, approaching the 20-minute mark. Chico, guys, he has died a couple of times, but he's still farming up. He's on top of the charts here, folks. Team Philippines, despite them being 6K ahead, Malaysia are packing heat. And again, inside their base, much like in Game 1 of this best of 5, much like a lot of their games, actually, here in SEA Games 2023, they are holding on. And look at now,
Ouch.
the newfound confidence by Chibi.
Well, that hurts.
This is the farthest Team Malaysia have strayed out of their base in a
Exactly.
while.
Oh,
Top lane, though, they will see a hero here. This is the turn!
the turn, and then comes the bloody hunt. Do they have enough dash for Chibi? Looks like they have, because Sakichan is there. Chibi left alone. He will be taken out too easily for Team Philippines.
Saison!
And Saison already eyeing for an additional kill on to Zorn, but this is perfect timing because guess what? The Lord
Lord is
has
up.
spawned.
Oh my goodness, Philippines, with all these informations, these macro decisions, they know that somebody will show up inside the base of Malaysia because the minion wave were pushing on the top lane. And on Yigo, perfect timing on the Bloody Hunt as well.
That's a 20-minute Lord scored here by Team Philippines. It's just a matter of time.
They do have the Lord, and we saw that in game number 1 and the start of game number 2 that it might not matter. This time Malaysia are being very crafty with their defense, right?
And that's one of the best things Team Malaysia is actually packing.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, their average game time here in SEA Games is actually quite high.
Okay,
that's
okay.
And yes, their superstar triggers may come up at different timings, but I'd say they're just getting better and better by the game.
Yeah, and again, Sorn keeps finding these, I would say not game-winning, but game-defending plays. They're able to reset
Love it.
the momentum of Philippines. Concealed play coming off from Inigo.
Yep. They will not land the hook this time, but Saison still wants to go for the kill. Chibi. And be forced like that. Momo gonna be canceling Arcangel. So
Bloody
that
Hunt!
means the Bloody Hunt is gonna connect. Damage coming out from Team Philippines, not there yet. And the entirety of Team Malaysia wants to just defend. Middle gonna be held by Chibi as well as Sword. Momo receiving Stone Push. The final slash stole base. The damage is gonna be there, but that might mean that Philippines will have damage. No, they won't. They have to get out. They might be able to push down the base. Momo taken out as well. It comes Rekachano, take out Izanami, and now they do have the damage on Ego. Faces the base.
Rekachano!
The base, but the stun, the lockup. Oh my goodness, Spin of Nature just right in the perfect moment for Team Philippines to take game 2.
And that's match point for the defending champions. 2 years in a row, 2 straight SEA Games, and now threatening their 3rd.